I'm Charlotte Canes from Khorixas representing Audi Conservancy. Audi Conservancy was established in 2006, and it has 6 settlement farms, which includes Kainachep with its surrounding areas, Ngarahams with its surrounding areas, Kransport with its surrounding areas, and Chomamas with its surrounding areas. I am the secretary of the Conservancy and even the manager of the Conservancy. Before COVID-19, we were planning to to look for some sponsors since we want to open a camping site in our Conservancy, since our Conservancy doesn't have anything till now. And then we are on the fast moving phase of finding a sponsor. But then when the COVID-19 came, tourism area was affected. Thus, the sponsors said they will not be able to open any camping sites since the tourists will be not coming out, and then that has been being our setback for now. Our game guards works, it have not been really been affected since they are just doing the normal basis work that they have been doing before COVID-19. So really there's been no impact on them. They usually do game patrols, and then they do house visits and everything that involves women-wildlife conflict. COVID-19 Relief Fund, it has been very graceful for us. When we received the check, on the check it has indicated 60,000, which will be divided in 4 phases, of which we are receiving 15,000 every 3 months, which is 5,000 per month, of which it has been very graceful. The reason what I'm saying is, for the first time after the Conservancy has been established, our game guards are able to receive allowances of which they never received before. And then that is a help that we really appreciate. And then it is even easy for us to conduct meetings and to do game patrols and to do even poaching campings, of which we are able to buy food and transport, fuel for transport. Before then, we were unable to do all those stuffs because of lack of funds. Some of the crimes are the challenges they are facing today is lack of equipment. Our game guards don't have any equipment, starting from the uniforms or shoes. So it is very difficult for them. Even when we intend to do camping, we always borrow camping equipment from the neighboring conservancies, which is a problem for us. Because we even intend to do camping for maybe a week or so, but then we don't have the equipment necessary. And then even if they do patrols, they usually just do patrols maybe once in a day, instead of maybe just doing for a whole week, because they don't have equipment. Let me not say we don't have, because they are poachings, but then we have not caught anyone yet. So I will not rather say there has been none. But then whenever they are doing patrols, they usually find trips and whatnot, so which shows there are poachings there, but then we have not caught anyone yet. What advice I would like to give them is, first off, we will have to bear in mind that everything that we are doing, we should be having in mind that we are doing it for the community. And we should even know that we have to do it voluntarily. Sometimes people do some work just because for an award, and then if they fail to receive an award, they abandon. So we have to stand together to protect our conservation for the future generation. I have my downs and ups, but the most difficult part that I am facing managing Audi Conservancy is lack of teamwork. Mostly people came to the Conservancy and then they want to get something in return. They want to find out how much balance the Conservancy is having in its bank account. And then upon finding out that we are standing in the negatives, everyone disappears. We have to beg people to go and attend meetings, and then we will have to force them. If might be, we will have to involve MIT to go and fetch them from their villages to just come and attend the meetings, which shows if there is no interest from the community, it's very difficult to work for the community. That's the challenge that we are facing. And even at the moment, we are planning to do a re-registration from the start, so that we can just maybe register members that are willing and that wants to be part of the Conservancy. Because we will be approaching sponsors for, or maybe investors with a list of 200 people, and then they will say, okay, for us to continue with this, we want to meet a quorum of these people, which is difficult to collect those people. So we are thinking of re-registering people so that we can just have a small manageable number that we'll be able to move forward with. Let me say I have not found most challenge, because the thing is I will be very appreciative to other conservancies, because like they have been having Audi Conservancies as their baby, and then we have been receiving more support from them. And for a moment, they never made us feel that we don't have anything. So I will give applause to other conservancies. They have been feeling us, and then they have been helping us every way, all the way. I will have to say, first you will have to develop a care emotion for your people. You must be able to have patience to work with people, because it is very difficult to work with people. They will be always throwing stones to you, and they will always be wanting to find out, why is this other what far like this, and why is us behind? And then like they will have to want to have all the questions from all the answers from you. So you will have to practice patience. And then like there are times that I even cry, and then like after crying I will just wipe my tears and then say, okay, let's continue. So you will have to have that love and that thing for your conservancy and then your community at large. We'd like to extend our thankfulness to the ministry for helping us during this difficult time. And I could even like to thank NNF, Netbank and UNDP for the help that they have offered us during this COVID-19 period. We are very grateful, and we have achieved a lot with that sponsorship that you have offered us. We'll be very grateful if we could like continue to have that sponsorship until we are able to stand on our feet.